Hello. Good evening, good afternoon. How are you? How is everything? How are you holding up? How is this tough situations and high cost of living taking you? I hope everything is okay. Yeah, I just hope everyone is doing okay and doing well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for giving me that feedback. I appreciate and keep up, please. Yeah, today, like yesterday, I had promised that whoever has asked me a question and wants me to discuss anything in regard to international and regional politics, I am willing to address all your questions. And now I am here to answer one of those questions, and this one was from Solom. It was from Stephen Botho. Yeah, thank you so much. And you asked me who has more chances of winning the Kenyan presidential election between Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto. Now, as of now, I don't have a straight answer to that question. I just have my predictions, and as you know, we are now almost 50 days to the election, and you know, in politics, anything can change an election or influence an election. So we still have time. That is too much time for us now to see a clear winner in this election. So what I would try to say now, according to the way things are and according to the opinion polls, Infotrack was saying Ruto had 38% and the Raila Amolo Odinga had 42%. You see they are a little bit close. Another one from IRS was saying Ruto had 51% and Raila Amolo Odinga had. So this means, according to all those opinion polls and the way they are going, this means we need something needs to happen for any of those two to be clear. That is the clear winner. But what you should note, it's now I can predict it's 50-50 as of now. At least if someone is leading, is at least plus or minus 5. That's a difference. 5% plus or minus 5% according to my predictions I see now. But there is a lot of misinformation and perception change and propaganda about the influence of Martha Karua. I remember I did a video about that last week, and I can recommend that for you, Steven. You can try and check that out. I released it last week, and I was analyzing the impact of Martha Karua to the election. Me as a person, I don't think she adds value because in her own constituents, it's just, is what we call fecal support. Women always want to talk about their issues in public places, but when it comes to real voting, their numbers don't add up, because we have seen women vying actually even for the presidency. But when you look at the votes they have garnered, they are not that significant. Like Mama Martha Karua, there are so many women. Even Martha Karua herself ran in 2007. Sorry, in 2002. So it didn't bring so much. Sorry, Martha Karua ran in 2013. Sorry, that's for that. So So now, as we see things, now another development in the Kenya Kwanza was a disagreement between the Kiambu gubernatorial aspirants. That was Kimani Wamatangi, this guy of Jibebe, that political party Jibebe, William Kabogo, and Moses Kuria of Chama cha Kazi. They are complaining because Kimani Wamatangi is from UDA, the Ruto's party. So they are complaining that there is favoritism leaning to the UDA aspirants, and it's not working in their favor. They have some grievances, but I'm sure it won't go far like that unless something else is also coming up. The things of the things are very, very murky. You might find they went into a coalition, but they were working, they were sent maybe to disrupt. Because actually, Moses Kuria came into the election at a later date. Me, as a person, because he had declared that he will not seek any elective office. So I was actually surprised when he declared that he's vying. Maybe he was vying for the sake of creating havoc the way he is. But and the unnecessary dust. But let's wait and see how things are going. But the way I'm saying, even if William Ruto doesn't win the election, he's going to be it is he's going to make the Azimio government very, very, very ungovernable. He's going to create a condition, a situation where you cannot actually I predict another handshake after the election. Yeah, to be precise. Because there is no way, because the way things are going is going to get more MPs. Is going to get more senators than any other. For governors, I don't know, but for MPs and senators, it's going to get more of them, more than the Azimio people. So now what happens? Even if the Azimio coalition gets more MPs and senators, what will happen? These senators actually, because they are coming from different parties and they are controlled by different people. Because you have KANU, you have Jubilee, you have ODM, you have Wiper, and some other parties like DAP in Western Kenya. So you expect all those to at least get some MPs and senators, but they will not translate. What will happen? They will need to be appeased at all times, which is very hard when it comes to politicians. When you're not yet in government, it's easy. But when you get into government, it's very hard to please anyone because everyone will have expectations. And that is something that is not easy to please everyone in the coalition. So as the things are, we are just waiting and watching and monitoring closely. Me, I monitor that election day by day, every single day. I have to know what's going on, what has come up. Now we are clear. Governor, Super Senator Johnson Sakaja was cleared to run, to vie for the Bangalore seat. And actually, I believe, because he's been in the news for past 1 week, I believe it is working in his favor. They were actually campaigning for him. He was on front pages of the media for the whole week. So I don't think the other guy of Jubilee can beat him. I don't think so. But let's wait and see. So you see, UDA has a very, very planned strategy, and he's a man to beat. Yeah, the way he does his calculations, and I'm sure he hasn't revealed that game changer. I'm still waiting for that game changer. The Azimio is now reluctant. I don't know. Maybe it's because of last all having so many centers of power. I don't know. But they are miscommunicating. They have too many people communicating at the same time, miscommunicating. But what I would advise, they should not base too much on the deep state and using the system to make them to make the either presidency. Because if they do, they are going to have another 2007. That's my warning to them. If they try to tamper with the election, we are going to have another 2007. I'm telling you this. They must defeat William Ruto decisively. And it should look clear that they defeated him. Not the things of Wanja Wanja, no. So, as of today, I have no clear answer to your question, Steven, but all I can say, things are still happening. Just keep on my channel. I'll be bringing you the latest updates. All I can say, every camp, I think is still 50-50. It's one of them, one mistake one will make, things will flip to the other side. But even if they do, the country will still stay divided by a half. If it is divided by a half, that means they need another handshake. Because even Ruto himself cannot afford being out of government. He cannot. He's a guy of the system. He's used to being in government. So I don't think he can survive outside. And actually, to control these MPs when you're outside is very hard. It's very, very, very hard unless there is something else different. I don't know. But when it comes to politics, once someone else takes power, things will change automatically. When power goes, everything goes, including money. So I am sure Ruto knows that very well. So I don't believe Uhuru Kenyatta knows. Maybe that is why he's very, very, very sensitive when it comes to dealing with the Raila Odinga. Because me, I sense I have that something in mind that Raila has agreed almost to everything they have been telling him to do and proposing, and that's very, very, very dangerous. If something is too good, always think twice. I don't believe he doesn't have a. I don't know, because you can't just be president for the sake of being president. I would rather pick Professor Wajakoya. Actually, me as a person, if I was a Kenyan, I would have voted Professor Wajakoya because I feel like his policies are appropriate to solving the problems they have right now in Kenya. But such people with good ideologies, they don't get even space, even the airtime itself. So thank you so much for the feedback. Keep tweeting, keep sending messages. You can hook me up at mkalibala20 on Twitter. You can search me on Facebook, Kalibala Michael on Facebook. My YouTube channel is Kalibala Michael. You can get me anytime. Which other social media platform? I think if you want to send me an email asking me something, mkalibala20 at gmail.com. That is my email. You can send me what you need me to address and to discuss, and questions. Anyone who want to involve me in an interview, it's okay. We can engage. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the feedback. I hope I've answered you, Steven. Thank you so much. Have a good day.